Namaskar Friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, this video is going to be a call for asking for the contribution in terms of research regarding a topic which always intrigues me. See guys, just because I am devoted to the science of astrology for I've been uploading on YouTube from past 8 years, and you add 3-4 years more to it when we talk about professionally doing a research and sincerely being engaged in that. So even in that time as well, I still do not consider myself even close to being mediocre in this field. And out of all the topics which always gains my curiosity and interest, one is the time of death. Because definitely guys, when you are in such a sensitive age, when you are seeing your maternal, paternal, grandfather, grandmothers and all, they are now departing the world and all. So that is one such area which always intrigues me. And even at a time when briefly I was in India and I enrolled for certain courses in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan just to be around the like-minded people, this is one such topic which I always used to ask people around me that, hey, have you done any research or do you know any good books about which can give us this insight about that if you have the time of birth of someone, you can draw the chart of the probable life path of that person, accumulated karma of that person. Same way, from the time of death, can we figure out that what is going to be the state or after death state of this person. See guys, if you go by the spiritual doctrines and all, so definitely when you go through the Hindu ritual, like even at a time when the Garud Puran is being recited, it has been explained all the journey of the soul after the death. It has been explained over there. Even if I'll go by the from the Hindu spiritual realms only, like the 14 lokas has been explained in a very elaborative way. But my concern is that just because my tool set on which I work is the astrological chart, basis that can we decode anything, or are there any books? If you know about that, do recommend me. Like the way guys, because when you are a part of the community and all, we all know that what exactly other people are up to. Like I still remember when I was only focused on palmistry, I got to know about this one palmist who has this reputation built around him that okay, he is one such Vedic palmist. He can draw the chart from the palm. Like a lot many people who do not know the correct time of birth, or even in certain cases if you're born in village and all, you are not even sure about your date of birth as well. So these are among those people who used to go to him and he used to draw the chart perfectly just by looking at the hand. That is the kind of reputation he has built around that field, although I have never personally visited him. So same way, like if you know that someone in the community who is doing research on it with some valid credentials and all, you can definitely let me know about that. Because guys, even this temporary place where I'm staying right now, the landlord, I was just having a discussion with him and he was telling me this thing that okay, 2 days back my mother-in-law passed away and I was already very upset. My daughter was very upset, and when I did the counting, it happened right at the time of the lunar eclipse, like I guess 18th or 19th September of this month only. So these things always intrigue me. Okay, why it happened on that day only? What does it tell about? And a lot many times guys, I have seen this thing that people who have lived a very troubled life, like the way for example, like there have been those instances whom people whom I personally know that they did not get along well with the family. Some of them even in their old age, they lived by themselves. Life was filled with regrets, guilt, frustration, complaints and everything. Like these are those people who generally they die around the time of when moon is sensitive. This could be moon is conjunct with Rahu, transiting, like moon is conjunct with Rahu, is it could be the time of the new moon and all. Like for example guys, what intrigued me for making this video, because there's a very um, dear to me family member and he was in a critical condition. And just because I'm here in Canada, my family they left from the state where they are living in just to visit him in his last hours. and because it was for sure that he's in a critical state, he'll not be able to make it. But I was just somehow counting it that okay, it should happen at a time when transiting moon is exalted and it is conjunct with Jupiter. And definitely I told my family members that okay, when you get to know about this, um, or whenever it happens, because it is bound to happen anytime, so please share the correct time of death with me as well. So they shared that. And now the chart which you are seeing in your screen, it is the chart which is made right at that point of time, and it is accurate up to the second. Now if you will see over here that Saturn is there in the first house. Okay guys, I'm just using my own way of studying it, because I do not have any reference books, any reference material. I might be wrong, or if you know about something, any book or something, some principles you know about it, please share it in the comment section. Like the way I always say, when I'm a student, I'm still learning astrology. So as you can see over here that Saturn is in its Mool Trikona sign. And guys, when we talk about Saturn being in the Aquarius, it has more to do with rewarding for your actions. You cannot relate Saturn in the Libra, which is exalted, with that. Karma being acknowledged is or has more to do with Saturn being in the Aquarius. Now that is rising in at the time of when this instance happened. So that could be first validation. Second thing is, because we always say this thing that the state of mind and the emotions plays a very important role, and in lot many religion they also say this thing that it hardly matters what did you do throughout the life, but if at the time of the death you ended up taking the name of the god, you go to the higher planes. Now if you will look, and definitely for that we have to see the fourth house. Now if you will see the fourth house, in the fourth house moon is exalted and it is conjunct with Jupiter. So like, to which lot many people could say that the soul has ascended to the Vaikuntha Loka and all. Now again guys, I do not have any reference material to support that. I kept trying and I got tired of that, so I thought okay, now I'm going to put it out, and whatever response, because I know my community is filled with members who are intelligent, established, they see astrology in a very scientific, spiritual way, so I'm sure I will get something from them as well in the comment section. So if you will look at the fourth house, uh, moon is exalted, it is conjunct with Jupiter, it is very very important. Again guys, had this been a chart of a time of birth, I would not have been that much assured as much as it is important when you are leaving the world, in which state of your heart you are living. And again guys, I always say this thing that the ninth house becomes very important because the gods and divinity reside over there. We say this thing that it's the Pitr Paksh which we are currently going through, and somehow our Pitris come to receive us whenever we are like leaving this world. In the ninth house you will see that Venus is being placed over there, and eighth house of the life and longevity and all, if you will see, Ketu is placed over there, Sun is there, and Mercury has just entered. So yeah, that's all what I have to say guys. And don't take this video as, or whatever I have said over here, as something carved in the stone, because even I am engaged in this topic's research or in the pursuit of finding the answer, the kind of evidence or relevance the time of death chart holds. So because being a very strong 8th house person, definitely my area of interest will hover around that only. So I look forward to what you guys have to add. And yeah guys, that's all what the video was about. Thanks a lot for watching.